going to a chiropractor about 11 years ago. At that time I had severe menstrual cramps every month. I had been having them for about 12 years, and for the first 3 days each month I would have to take painkillers for about 6 painkillers a day during that time. And I'd be curled up in a ball, and I was told by my medical doctor that I would just have to live with it, that these were things that I was going to have to live with the rest of my life. And after getting chiropractic care consistently for about 3 months, they completely went away, and I never had to, even during that time I stopped taking the painkiller so I would know if the chiropractic was working. And after those 3 months, they completely went away. I never had them again. And that was really wonderful. And because of my experience with that, we started taking our daughter to a chiropractor as soon as she was born to have her spine checked to make sure that she had no subluxations. And it's just been wonderful. She's had none of the ear infections and runny noses and all those things that typical children have in their growing up years. And it's just been a real blessing for our family.
It's been awesome. I have been going to chiropractic care for 5-6 years now, and it's been an awesome experience. Well, I went to go to chiropractic care because of a lower back pain, and ever since I started going, I went in for the treatments, and then I continued to go for the maintenance once a week. So, and it's helped me. It's helped me a lot. I have 3 kids, 12, 10, and 9, and I've been taking them since 3, 4 years old, and they've never had any illnesses after that, as a matter of fact, because of their adjustments. And my wife, same thing. She enjoys it, and we all enjoy it. I'd say do it. Do it. It's you won't believe the results until you do it. Do it. Get it done, and you'll feel so much better, and you won't regret it.
Well, probably the first experience I had was when I was skiing up at Mount Bachelor up in Oregon, and I tore the calf off my right leg. Runaway ski got me, and I went to a chiropractor because my knee was bothering me, and actually he remade my entire calf muscle, and I was able to play golf 2 days later. It was the most amazing experience I've ever had. Well, I think the chiropractic is probably the most, shall we say, underestimated concept of medicine there is. I think that it's the best thing you can do. I think that the adjustments that you get maintaining, shall we say, the continuity of muscle movement and things of this nature is really significant to anybody who's athletic, anybody who wants to play golf, ski, what have you. And as you get older, it's a lot more significant to stay in shape, and I think that the preventive medicine factor that chiropractors are able to instill physically with you is very, very significant to your future health.
Be the best you can be. A magnificent smile in 1 hour, and it lasts for years. Now that's value. Brightening smiles to brighten lives is the unique and only purpose of this company. Bright Smile, the professionals.
Oh, wow. Those look great.
Time to sparkle. Time for your brightest smile in just 1 hour with Bright Smile.
That's amazing.
Wow. It's painless, it's fast, it's easy.
If you're serious about your smile, you owe it to yourself to make one call to Bright Smile now and learn why Bright Smile may be the best investment you can make in yourself.
No more yellow.
It's worth it. It is the best.
Oh, wow.
Ooh, yeah. Call today for free information on how to get your brightest smile with Bright Smile.
We're proud of what we do, and we think you'll be impressed by your magnificent smile. Call Bright Smile now. We guarantee you it's worth one call before you invest even a penny in any other whitening product. We won't let you down.
Welcome back, everybody, to this edition of Phenomenal Health. I'm your host, Grayson Foster, and with me today is Dr. Kevin Stewart. He is a doctor of chiropractic, and we're discussing all aspects of neck and back pain and how you can get out of both of those kinds of pains without surgery and without medication. Dr. Stewart, we just had a little trivia question there, and it's kind of a bit tongue-in-cheek, but it said, are headaches caused by lack of Tylenol and aspirin?
Well, I kind of laugh when I hear that, and it's funny because I've actually heard that question before.
Really?
And obviously the answer is no. In fact, most of the time the headaches can be caused by these types of medications, and unfortunately people are taking medications and then a lot of them are getting some relief temporarily, only to have the headache come back again. And the problem is that a lot of these medications, over-the-counter medications like Tylenol and aspirin, while they will block some pain from making it back to the brain so you don't feel it, they're causing some damage. And one of those is muscle spasms. Muscle spasms is one of the side effects that are caused by these things. And because a lot of tension headaches are due to muscle spasms, then it just brings the headache right back. And so you end up in a kind of a catch-22, a vicious cycle of medication and headaches. And I've had many people in my office that have been suffering for years, only to be able to get off the medication and get those headaches taken care of with our treatment.
What does it feel like to be adjusted by a chiropractor for anybody that might be intimidated by coming to see you?
Well, we do get that as a big question.
Yeah.
How does it feel? And maybe they've been told by someone else that there should be some fear, but there really isn't. It's very, very safe, and it feels great. I love to get my treatments, and most of my patients, when they come in, are really looking forward to it. And we see almost this nirvana after they get their treatment and say, boy, that just feels great. I've been looking forward to that all day.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. And a lot of them report they just feel like a weight has been taken off of them. So for the most part, it feels very good to get the treatment.
Yeah, I love my chiropractor. I can't live without him. What happens to your spine if you don't take care of it? I think this is an important point to make.
All right, well, we have some examples of kind of what happens over here.
Okay.
The vertebrae, because of just daily living, can be thrown or moved or jolted out of place. The bones aren't broken, they're not dislocated, they're just slightly out of alignment.
Right.
And because of that, a whole process starts.
Right.
Because of this irritation that's occurring now, that produces inflammation, which can cause pain. Inflammation can produce scar tissue, and scar tissue is like glue. So now you have this glue coursing through your body and causing you to become stiff and tight and sore.
Right.
And then eventually, that can turn into arthritis.
Yeah.
And the good thing is we can reverse that arthritis and we can prevent it from happening. But now there are muscles involved. Those muscles can become spasmed. And most importantly, you have these nerves, as is shown right in here, and these nerves control everything.
Right.
And if those nerves are irritated, they can't function very well.
Right.
And now that can cause a whole slew of other conditions. So if we don't take care of our spine, then we can get all sorts of conditions from pain to high blood pressure, to digestive disorders, to migraine headaches.
Right.
And so it is absolutely essential. We know that we need to brush our teeth to keep our teeth healthy.
Right.
It's even more important to keep that spine healthy so that we can enjoy good health.
Right. Somebody said to me, and I thought this was interesting, they said, well, once you start seeing a chiropractor, then you've always got to see a chiropractor.
Well, I hear that all the time as well.
Right.
Of course that's not true. You can stop anytime you want. However, that's like saying once you start brushing your teeth, you always have to brush your teeth.
Right, exactly.
Same scenario. Chiropractic care, although it's there to help a lot of people return to health and get rid of the symptoms that they're suffering with, is also great for maintaining health and preventing problems from ever starting.
Right.
But it's up to you, just like if you want to eat well or eat junk food,
right,
or if you want to exercise or not, or if you want to take care of yourself or not.
Right.
So you can always stop whenever you want, and you can come back anytime you want, and some people use it for that way, and other people use it for health maintenance.
Right. I use mine for health maintenance, or unless I, hurt myself in some way or whatever, but it keeps me happy and healthy. So, okay, why should people come to see you if they have been in an auto accident, even if it was like a low impact crash? Why is it critical that they come to see you?
Okay, a good question, because a lot of people are under the belief that if there wasn't a lot of damage to the car, that there really wasn't a lot of damage to the body.
Right.
Which unfortunately is actually quite the opposite. When there's not a lot of damage to the car, that means that all those forces got transferred into the car and into the body. And so statistics have shown that even a 5 to 10 mile car accident can cause significant damage to ligaments and tendons and structures in the body. We commonly call it whiplash.
Right.
And I've seen a lot of patients where the symptoms didn't show up for a week, a month, even a year. So it's very important to get that checked out, because damage most likely did occur, and you want to get that taken care of before it really causes a lot of problems.